over the last couple of days, we've told you how Kaho'olawe was devastated after becoming a bombing range for the U.S. military. Now, despite the trauma the island endured, it proved to be instrumental in the survival of one of the most compelling traditions the world has ever known. Kaho'olawe is located at the piko, or center of the island chain. The island is also the center of two movements that played a key role in the rejuvenation of the Hawaiian culture. 1976, the year members of the Protect Kahoolawe Ohana began a series of occupations on Kaho'olawe to stop the military from bombing the island. It's also in that same year that the Polynesian Voyaging Society prepared Hokulea for her first voyage to Tahiti.
The first voyage in 600 years, I mean, revolutionary. But at the very same time, you had these extraordinary people that were willing to risk it all.
Hokulea crew members studied for hundreds of hours trying to figure out the path they would take to Tahiti, and it was Kaho'olawe that had their answer.
That moment that it mathematically worked, I just felt like, wow, it's in the heavens, the answer's there, it's telling us what to do. And then we ran right away and opened the map and said, where do we study from? Bingo, Kealai Kahiki.
Kealai Kahiki, which translated means the pathway to Tahiti, is both a point on the island and a nearby ocean channel, where latitude-wise is at the center of the island chain, offering navigators views of the island's wind patterns and ocean channels. It's at Kealai Kahiki where the navigational platform Kahua Kuhike'e was built to educate future wayfinders.
Buffalo Kealana was there, and Billy Richards was there, and the 76 crew guys were there, and the Kaho'olawe guys were there, all passing stones to each other and building the pipeline for the greatest navigational school on the earth.
Another significant spot is MOAULANUI, where navigators get a front row seat to study the stars.
On the top of MOAULANUI is kind of a seat. It's built into the ground. It's could be natural, who knows? It could be man-made, but it just happens to be. If you sit down in this stone seat, you're facing north, and you're leaning back right about 20-something degrees, 22 degrees, which is where the North Star would be.
Above that is MOAULANUI, the highest point of the island.
When I step on top of that summit, you're in the cloud shadow of Hokulea, right? And so the stars are really, really brilliant, and you're in near the center of the Hawaiian Islands.
This island is significant to voyaging. That's why Hokulea stopped right here at this bay on her way home from her worldwide voyage.
So there was high risk, needed permission, and so one of the permissions was that we come back and pay respect to this very, very sacred site before we actually come and engage back home in Honolulu. You know, Hokulea carried a lot. We pushed her hard. We had to. And so it was a time where she could just, calm down, relax.
The message of the worldwide voyage Malama Honua was not only for Hokulea, but for Kaho'olawe as well.
We do the physical work of Malama Honua, of taking care of the land. And the two of us together, the Polynesian Voyaging Society and Kaho'olawe, they work hand in hand.
Today, Kaho'olawe and Hokulea shine as beacons of triumph for the Hawaiian people who fought to save their aina and culture.
What that did for us, it allowed the convergence between the amazing work our pioneers did in Kaho'olawe and the amazing work that the pioneers did in Hokulea and come together. And that's, frankly, forever.
Tomorrow we'll take you on the grounds of Kaho'olawe to see the restoration projects underway to help heal the island, an effort that is expected to take generations to accomplish.
It's neat that you do something like this where you focus not just on Kaho'olawe's history in itself, but its connection to other parts of Hawaiian culture.
And it was just so amazing when Nainoa Thompson and the Kaho'olawe crew made that connection, that in the same year, these two huge movements, when the Hawaiian culture was really dying down, you had these great Hawaiian people who rose up stepped up to the plate and saved. I mean, voyaging, traditional voyaging, traveling to Tahiti. Nainoa said, I mean, they were nervous, you know, not using modern navigation. It's using the stars, using the ocean currents. And at the same time, you had the Walter Reedy, Dr. Emmett Aluli fighting to save Kaho'olawe.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing, these heroes.
It really is, that connection. I think this is my favorite story so far.
Writing it, I wish I could go longer with this story, but there was so much information, and it was just really cool to make those connections.
And it's interesting when you watch Nainoa Thompson speak, you can see that he kind of looks off to the side from the camera, but you look at his face and he is visualizing, he's back there in 1976 as he's talking about it. And it's just riveting.
And I love how you say beacons of triumph.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Interesting that you said that, though. Also worth noting, Jared, who went with you, your photographer, also said this is his favorite.
He said,
out of all the pieces.
So we're a little biased, but he thinks this is our favorite one. So.
Okay. Awesome.
Thanks,
Good job,
Lacey.
man. At 6:27, our top stories are coming up next. We'll be right back.